Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, September 25th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I'll tell you, the weather does not look too great today, but the one shining star of this Thursday is the Bourbon Blazers and Cigars event at the Peka House tonight. It is tented, so you don't need to worry about the rain, and it is guaranteed to be an awful lot of fun. You can get any tickets at Annapolis.org if there are any left. And here is a fun OMG fact for you. Oysters are able to change their genders back and forth. And I'm trying to decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyhow, but now we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Yesterday morning, the Annapolis Police Department responded to reports of shots fired near Tyler Heights Elementary School. Now, officials say that there was no threat to the school itself, but as a precaution, all Annapolis cluster schools, with the exception of Annapolis High, were placed on secure status. That means that normal activities continued inside while no one was allowed in or out. Police did search the Tyler Avenue area with support from a helicopter, and residents were advised to stay alert. EMS and a heavy police presence were also seen on George Street. Now, no injuries have been reported, and police suspect there were two shooters, and both are still at large. In circuit court, an Anne Arundel County judge has dismissed misconduct charges against two police officers, ending the Maryland Attorney General's first prosecution of police before a trial. The case involved a 2023 pursuit in Pasadena that ended in a fatal crash. The judge ruled that the prosecutors improperly relied on compelled statements that cannot be used in criminal cases. The dismissal restored the officers' police powers immediately, but did raise questions about how the state's Independent Investigations Division is going to handle future prosecutions. And I'm really glad to hear this. Election officials in Annapolis are going back to the basics after reporting errors surfaced in Ward 6 during the recent primary. The Board of Canvassers voted to conduct a full hand count audit of every ballot cast citywide. The audit begins today at the Anne Arundel County Board of Elections office in Glen Burnie and is open to the public. While the certified results were accurate, they claim, officials do say that the extra step will provide transparency and voter confidence ahead of the November general election. And people were very critical of the city, and I have to say, come on, give them a break. It's not like they've been doing elections for 317 years. Oh, wait, yeah, they have. Again, this is embarrassing that the city has such little regard for making sure that elections are as error-free as possible. And in community news, Nico's Bagels and Brunch is expanding. The popular Gambril's Cafe, known for its New York-style bagels and commitment to mental health awareness, will open a second location this November in Edgewater at the former Wendy's in the market at South River Colony. The restaurant honors the memory of founder Jerry Osuna's late son, Nico, and supports the Nico's Hope for Life Foundation through portions of its sales. The new spot will feature some crowd favorites along with the Krabby Bagel and other creative additions, all served with a side of community connection. You do want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this weekend. This week we are speaking with Teen Savvy Coaching, all about how to get your teen to thrive. That will drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is our daily news recap email. It goes out at 7 p.m. every single day. It is free. It is paywall free. And I'm dropping a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up if you are not already. And please feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. All right, that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, Interim Healthcare of Annapolis, and the Annapolis Power and Sailboat Shows. All right, so now you just need to sit back because your Eye on Annapolis local weather is on deck, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with this week's Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minute. All that's coming your way, so hang tight.
Ahoy, captains and anglers! What better way to spend a day on the Chesapeake Bay than by fishing and fundraising for a cure? Join us for the 19th annual Fish for a Cure tournament, Paul C. Detter's Captain's Challenge and Shore Party, Saturday, November 1st at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Fish for a Cure supports Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. Event proceeds directly support the Cancer Survivorship Program for patients recovering from all types of cancers. Gather your crew and register your boat today at fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning. As we move through the week, we're looking at a stretch of unsettled weather with some sunshine trying to sneak through between rounds of rain. Let's walk through what's going on in the days ahead. Today will be cloudy with showers likely and some thunderstorms possibly after midday. Highs will be around 78 with a light breeze out of the south. Tonight, the rain does continue with more chances of storms and temperatures will dip into the upper 60s. Tomorrow will still bring some unsettled weather, but not quite as widespread. Expect mostly cloudy skies with a few showers around, especially in the afternoon. The high will hover near 77 and will stay on the mild side into the evening. Saturday keeps that same pattern going with clouds and occasional showers sticking around. Highs will be in the mid-70s, so it's comfortable enough if you don't mind dodging a few raindrops here and there. Looking ahead, Sunday should finally bring a break with partly sunny skies after overnight rain clears out and highs in the mid-70s. Monday is a mixed bag so far with a chance of thunderstorms throughout the day and with temperatures ranging from 65 to 75. And by Tuesday, things start to look up with highs again in the 70s under mostly clear skies. That's the forecast for now. A few soggy days to get through before we land on some brighter weather. And that wraps up your weather for today. I'll see you here tomorrow morning.
When someone you love needs care at home, you want more than just help. You want trusted support from people who truly care. That's where Interim Healthcare of Annapolis comes in. Locally owned and serving seniors in Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Charles, Prince George's, and Queen Anne's counties. Interim Healthcare of Annapolis offers personalized in-home care that's flexible, reliable, and compassionate. From Alzheimer's and dementia care to assistance with bathing, dressing, fall prevention, transportation to appointments, and even 24-hour care. Interim of Annapolis also offers respite care to give family caregivers a much-needed break. With Interim Healthcare of Annapolis, you get the backing of a trusted national network and the heart of a hometown provider. Call Art Dandridge at 443-808-1003 or visit interim.com/Annapolis to learn more. That's interim.com/Annapolis. Interim Healthcare of Annapolis. Personalized service at home, peace of mind, and always there when you need care. Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road. On Sunday, check out their comprehensive Learn to Knit session for September and October. And registration is open for a watercolor cowl workshop, Rockin' Around the Stocking, Design and Knit Your Own Colorwork Stocking, Beginner Mosaic Knitting, a series of mitts, and another comprehensive Learn to Knit class, all coming up in October and November. At Local by Design, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, check out their monthly Annapolis Artisans Market, where you can meet some of their in-house artisans and pick up some great gifts. And then on Saturday, they have a fall holiday coaster workshop, and also registration is open for a game day bracelet workshop and a fall holiday candle jar workshop coming up soon. At Art Farm in Annapolis, Saturday, there's a beginner bookmaking workshop. On Sunday, there's a community monthly figure drawing meetup, as well as Vibe Flow and Chill Yoga. And then on Tuesday, check out their Drawing and Illustrating, a Journey Through Creative Mediums workshop. And registration is open for more adult workshops, including a fall wreath workshop, mystery art making, photography, and more. And also check out Art Farm's Kids Art Camps. Today, there's watercolor, liquid acrylic, and ink for grades 7 through 10. Saturday, there's Art and Identity, Express Yourself for grades 4 through 6, as well as a Kids Art School for grades 1 through 3. On Monday, there's a Kids Art School for ages 4 through 5, as well as another one for grades 1 through 3. There's also Fashion Design, Sketching, and Conceptualizing for grades 6 through 9. On Tuesday, there's a Kids Art School for grades 4 through 6, as well as one for grades 1 through 3. And then on Wednesday, there's Drawing and Painting for grades 4 through 6, Hand-Drawn Comics for grades 3 through 5, and Teen Photography for grades 8 through 11. And they have more Kids Art Camps coming up soon, including ones involving podcasting, fashion design, and more. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Odenton has a paint night, and Linthicum has a Lego club. On Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener, Severna Park has STEAM Story Time, Edgewater has Tech Tools and Toys Petting Zoo, where South River High's robotics team shows off various robots and other STEM toys. Brooklyn Park has Fall Into Your Garden, learning about cold hardy fall vegetables, and Odenton has a Nature Explorers Club. On Monday, Crofton has the Crofton Houseplant Club. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Engineers Constructive Play. Odenton has School Skills STEM Play with an afternoon and evening session. On Wednesday, Edgewater has Skeins and Stitches, and Severna Park has a Lego Challenge. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. You can find links to all these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
It's almost time for Annapolis to shine as the sailing capital of the U.S. with not one, but two incredible boat shows coming to town. First up, the Annapolis Power Boat Show, October 2nd through the 5th. Walk the docks and climb aboard the Mid-Atlantic's largest display of power boats. Everything from sleek center consoles and wake boats to trawlers and cruisers. Step inside a working U.S. Navy Yard Patrol training vessel. Take a spin straight from the demo dock and shop the latest gear, gadgets, and marine tech. Don't miss Brokerage Cove, where pre-owned boats are priced to move. Add in food, drinks, live music, and plenty of expert advice. It's the perfect fall day on the water. Then 1 week later is the Annapolis Sailboat Show, October 9th through the 12th. The world's largest sailboat show, right in the heart of America's sailing capital. Tour hundreds of monohulls, multi-hulls, and blue water cruisers in Ego Alley and beyond. Check out the latest sails, rigging, and navigation systems, or take part in classes and on-water workshops like the First Sail Experience. Meet world cruisers, stock up on sailing gear, and soak up that legendary waterfront vibe filled with music, food, and salty stories. 2 world-class shows, 2 unforgettable weekends. Tickets and info for both are available now at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. AnnapolisBoatShows.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.